Gee. What's going on with the old man up here? Old man up here, like he's carrying on like a dog. Oh shit, himself. Yeah. What? Yeah. We know who you are, mate. I don't have any followers yet, watchers yet. Hey everyone, just waiting for people to join the live stream. We've just walked past Channel 9 and seen a couple of the reporters. I'm so disinterested in Channel 9 and other mainstream medias that I don't even know who those people were. I recognise them, but that's about it. Who cares, right? Mainstream media is the virus. Thank you, Catlin, is that right? Yeah, I'm a bit slow at reading the messages, unfortunately. Just looking around what's going on around us. We're just crossing the bridge, heading up to Kings Park right now. It's a very, very small crowd today. With the protest march, that's literally it right there in front of you. But we were expecting the Pink Panther to be arrested today, and that hasn't happened. So that's a good thing, I guess. I've got a couple of stragglers at the back there. Of course, it's when we get to Kings Park that the actions are more than likely going to occur. We have got a few police with us that are hanging back there at the end of the bridge, and there's a couple in front of us, but they're just the push bike cops that are always so pleasant to be around. We were expecting though that there was going to be the other group that caused all the trouble 2 weeks ago now, but they're not around. We can't see them. We're just going to have to wait till we get up to Kings Park. Old mate's very passionate, and I'm not sure what he's on, but he's got a few words to say, which is great. We need people to stand up and speak out, but it also has to make a lot of sense. Not saying that he's not. But hey, please hit that like button while we walk along up here. And there's Richie and Scotty from Scorpion Media, and Richie is from MaxFreedom. Go follow them on YouTube and Rumble. Hey guys, okay, so we're well and truly into the little walk up to Kings Park now. God, I'll see if I can do this right. I'm not really the vlogger, but getting used to all this. As I was saying, we've got a really, really small crowd today, and that's really disappointing, but you never know. This could be the day where the police try to arrest Martin, like they threatened to do a couple of weeks ago. The crew are playing up here, guys. See, there they are there. It's always a laugh to be had on these things. No one's even interested in the live streams now. No. Well, I've had a couple on, but
really?
Just on YouTube. Well, that's it. There's just no action. We need action, people. Anyway, I'll leave the live stream on for a while. We'll see how we go. see if we get anyone on. The last few weeks have been really good. I've had lots of people on, lots of people partaking in the conversation, which has been amazing. And I hope we can do that again today. It's the crowd behind me. As you can see, not many people. Hey, I just want to say a quick couple of words about my podcast, The 8 News Show on Podbean. Still doing regular recordings, several a week, around 3 a week. I did one yesterday that's going to be released. I think I'll release it this afternoon. That is I'm now doing a series on homelessness. Homelessness that has come via the mandates. And we interviewed a really interesting lady yesterday. And I'm getting really puffed out because I've been walking up hills all morning. But we interviewed this lady who had actually come out from South Africa, having lost absolutely everything, only to work really, really hard here in Australia for 13 years and lose everything again because of the mandate. So anyway, we've got a few of those stories coming up. Got another guy who is living in a camper van at the moment on his brother's property. So we're interviewing him tomorrow. That's going to be really good. But of course, I'm still doing vax injury interviews with Dr. Mark Lofts. And we've got one up there from Saturday last week with 3 nurses. And they tell their side of the story. How they saw, or what they saw in the hospitals. Don't know about you, but I'm scared to go to a hospital these days. Robin's standing right next to me asking if she should watch me, everybody. What do you reckon?
I'm going to.
Yeah, go on, Robin, jump on. We can get a feedback loop going on. So you guys, today seems to have turned out to be more of a social gathering in the park rather than a protest. But still, it's been fun. I need another coffee, Robin. I had a huge week this week, you guys, doing podcasting. And it still hasn't finished yet.
You are a very busy man indeed.
Well, thank you, Robin. We do what we can, and you too. Everyone, I introduced you to Robin last week. Robin is on YouTube as Courage is the Cure. So please go check her out. She's doing some amazing videos and standing up against the system very courageously. So that's why it's called Courage is the Cure. And here's Dara. Hello, mates.
How you doing?
With the dogs.
We've got the dogs here.
Hey, bro.
We're all right.
Everyone here, look at the dogs. These things came through the shopping centre in Midland with us and caused quite a fuss.
Springs with us as well, aren't they?
And okay, guys. For those of you who are watching or will watch, I'm going to Alice Springs in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So.
With this man right here, Dara,
Yep.
and his Pathway to Freedom project.
Yep.
That you're doing.
Not mine. I'm just part of it.
You're part of it, yeah. We've talked to Nikki. She's the founder, and she was on the podcast last Friday night.
Yeah. So basically, what we're doing is a 2-week trip. So we're going to be gone for 2 weeks. So we're doing an event on.
But what are we doing? Who's it with?
So we're meeting. Meeting all the grassroots movements are all coming to Alice Springs to have a meeting, like a 1-week meeting. As far as I know, the first 3 days is a tribal meeting. So me and you, probably not being tribal, won't be sitting in that, but we'll be.
It's all going to be super interesting, though, eh?
We'll be networking with all the other grassroots movement in the time, and then after that, then we'll all have a meeting together. So.
Yeah, and of course, you guys, we're going to document this the entire way on your Facebook page.
Yeah,
Pathway
to Freedom, yeah. Sorry.
Pathway to Freedom. We've got Fins and Switch Instagram page and Facebook page. That is for the dogs here. Sorry if I'm shouting into the microphone, everyone. I'll move that away from my mouth a little bit. But otherwise, it's Pathway to Freedom
Pathways to
on
Freedom, yeah.
Pathway to Freedom with the number 2, and you'll find that on Facebook. Please go along and follow the event there. We'll be live streaming, podcasting, making videos all the way, won't we?
All the way, yeah, definitely. Keep you all informed. Keep you
Awesome.
entertained.
It's going to be amazing. I'm upgrading my podcasting kit to do live video streaming at the same time. So that's going to be amazing. We'll do that. I don't think we'll be able to do a whole lot of lives when we're on our way out to Alice Springs.
Internet up there, no.
Probably not, but I'd say there'll be locations where there's 5G connections already.
We'll do videos and we'll post them later.
We'll be posting them as soon as we get to a network connection along the way. It's going to be very, very exciting. And I missed that comment, whoever just put that up. Let me see if I can find it. No, I can't. I'm sorry about that. I missed that. If you want to write it again, I'll keep an eye on the screen. Hey.
So what's been happening? No police today, no?
No police today, Dara. No. They're here. They're on the push bikes, but we actually thought that they would turn up today. There's one of the Freedom Movement people. I don't know if you guys saw that, but anyway, yeah. What were we saying?
No police.
No police. No, they made fools out of themselves 2 weeks ago. We were expecting an arrest last week, but they stood down, and looks like they've continued to maintain the stand down, which is good. We like it when police use their heads. Just got to change arms there. That's better. Got a whole new lease of life on my arm. Hello, Effie. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I'd love a dog.
Okay, Effie, you've just got a dog.
I wonder if I hold it for you.
No, it's all right. What do you want? Hang on, I've got a message here. I'm trying to read it. I'm a little bit blind. Oh, you're loving my podcast. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Look, we've been working really hard on it, and I'm so excited about it. I really am. I think that's a medium that really, really suits me in terms of making content. I like to do more of the documentary style thing rather than the YouTuber thing. And podcasting just kind of, I don't know, it's the right kind of format to delve deeper into the story, which is what I really like doing. So I'm so glad to hear that you like that. I think that was Caitlin. Sorry if I've got that wrong. But yeah, what do you think though about me making that a live video stream at the same time with the podcast? So I finally worked out how to do it properly. I've tried a few things and I just didn't like the result. I thought it was too poor a quality. But now I know what I'm doing. We're going to, what do you say? My voice is very calming. That's hilarious. I hate the sound of my voice. I'm sure everyone hates the sound of their voice. I mean, maybe people don't, but I do. And I've got to stop saying But anyway, the podcast is what I really like. So yeah, we're going to deploy a couple of GoPros and hardwire them into the computer, which is very, very doable. And I'm going to do that and start producing good quality video with really good quality audio. So we get a video and a podcast at the same time, as well as a video podcast. So I'm really into the idea of bang for your buck these days. We've spent literally like the last 6 months since this whole thing kicked off. I've spent countless hours editing videos and I mean a lot of networking, which is really, really 100% necessary doing this. And I just don't really have the motivation, I think is the right word for it, to spend 6 hours to build a video every time when I'm spending so much time getting onto the stories and booking people in to podcast with and just making all that effort just to line it up. And of course doing huge amounts of travel. So if any of you watching this would like to become a patron of my podcast, I'd really, really appreciate it. Sorry if it's a little bit windy at the moment. I hope you can hear me okay. But the podcast has really become a full-time job. And so I really need that to pay me a little bit of money just so that I can continue to pay the mortgage and eat. Otherwise, and travel, sorry. But otherwise, I don't really need anything. Got all the equipment to do all this, so I already had it before the pandemic started, so I was really lucky in that sense. But we would really like, when I say we, I mean I, I'd really like to go really hard at the podcasting thing and really make that a really kind of a career, actually. I'm really into that. So we've got the crew right behind us here. I think we're going to head down to this little lookout. And I don't know what the story is from that point, but anyway, I'm babbling. I went to bed really, really late last night. I've had a really, really big week. Again, traveling and podcasting. So please become a patron. At the end of the day, that's where I was going with all this. I really, really need it. I really need to keep doing this. These interviews with the jab injured people. I feel like that's just so important. So that's where all my effort's going right now. So if you so feel inclined, please do become a patron. Now you guys, I've only got, we've got a few people on. We've got 4 people on. That's really great. I'm so glad you're here. I really didn't think much was going to happen today, just simply because you know, doing these same things week in, week out really does draw the resources down. So we're really looking to do new things, which is again why I'm really concentrating on the podcast, just because I'm doing new things every day with that. And bringing the new information to the light is what I think is really, really important. And I'd love to know what you guys think. This is a monumental battle we're in, of course, with the government and the world governance, I guess you'd put it. Groups like this World Health Organization and this World Economic Forum are just very dangerous little demon creatures, and we need to resist them at all points. And how I'm doing that is what I'd love to get your feedback on. If you guys think that I'm doing something too much or not enough or the wrong thing altogether, please let me know. I'm just having a look at these messages. The Sydney protest. Hey, I'm getting interviewed on camera at the same time while I'm speaking on camera. The Sydney protest. I'm not sure. Now I can't bring. Oh, here we go. I've just learnt something new. The only podcast. Oh yes, the Friday night one wasn't so great. Look, that really upset me. I've got to be honest. That didn't work out the way it was meant to at all. And of course, the Friday night live thing is a completely random new thing. That all came about because I was staying with the Bunbury event organisers down in Bridgetown, believe it or not. And we had dinner. Over dinner, that discussion took place, and we actually ended up becoming, or starting, I should say, the Babbling with Misfits, Losers and Dropkicks. That name didn't go down very well with a lot of people. And look, it was more of a joke at the beginning, but you know, I'm also very new at podcasting. So I'm realising, or learning, I should say, about what works for a channel and what doesn't. And I understand now that wasn't the best choice of names. The content is, I think the idea of it is a really good idea, but the format of it is what needs to change. Which is why last Friday night we got a lot more serious. This Friday night, again, speaking of that, I've got some really interesting guests. I've got Cam Tinley coming on the show. Now, he is the founder of the No Mandated Vaccination Party. they caused such a stir that they weren't even allowed to register the party in the last federal election. So we're going to have a really interesting chat to Cam about that. I've also got another Cam, David Cam this time. He is a community organiser and does a fabulous job at running, I think it's a fortnightly barbecue or dinner, where he has really outstanding speakers come along and present to his little community that he's built. And his insights on how he does that, I think, are really, really rock solid. And so we're going to talk about this on Friday night as well, which is very, very exciting. Where to from there, I don't know, to be honest with you. We are going to continue to try and tighten up that show. I'd really like that Friday night show to be like the weekly gathering of the freedom movement people throughout Western Australia and indeed Australia. If we can get that big, that'd be great. So yeah, please keep that feedback coming. I really appreciate that. I really do. If you've got anything else you want to, any other comment you want to make about that, and not have it lost on this live stream, I will repost this stream as a video. So if you want to, or if you could jump back on there and make comments there, that'd be great, because I'll definitely get them. Anyway, you guys, it looks like we are at the end of proceedings. Everyone's just hanging around now, which is not like normal. And you can see we haven't really moved on to the War Memorial. I don't know the story behind that. I suspect that there was a discussion with the police, which I'll find out about really soon. But it's kind of not really that important, because well, we're only interested if there's going to be action, right? It sounds funny, but I'm actually really like that now. If there's going to be a potential arrest, I'm there with bells on. It's kind of funny. Anyway, quick arm change there. Guys, I think I'm going to end the live stream. Let me know if you want me to keep it going. I'll just quickly watch the screen for a while, but not much going on. I'm sure a lot of you are just getting bored anyway. So, guys, again, I'd really love it if you could install the Podbean app and follow the 8 News Show with the number 8. It's the 8 News Show. Click follow. And then you'll get the notifications of when I put up new episodes, and I'm doing that around 3 times a week. So I'd really love to see you on board with that. That'd be amazing. Also, the reason why you'd install the Podbean app is that when we do our Friday night lives, keep going, Caitlin. Okay, I'll keep going for a while. When we do our Friday night live shows, which we are going to continue to do. As I was saying, I'm just going to develop it a little bit more. If you have the Podbean app installed, you'll be able to write messages into us, ask questions about the conversation, or ask a question of one of the guests. And you will also be able to phone into the show. We don't accept call-ins all the time, but I am doing that now. So when we make a call out for phone-ins, you'll be able to do it. So I would love it if you installed the Podbean app and followed us on a Friday night especially, but really I'm very, very passionate about the Jab Injured series, and now I'm doing a homelessness series, all related to the COVID 1984 scamdemic. Reference to 1984 right there. So guys, thank you so much for following me, and thank you for being a supporter of my channel. I am going to try and develop this a hell of a lot more. We're just, everything kicked off so ferociously early on, and then we all just reacted, and it's been a scramble to, report. Hello, Kelly, everyone. Kelly Newton Wordsworth's just arrived. Looks like we are going to have some songs, so I'll play that, and I can see my friend Diana just over in the corner there. Yeah, so guys, please follow along on the 8 News Show podcast. That's where it's all at. Hi, Diana. We'll catch up in a moment. So, guys, I'll just flick over and let you see what's going on right here. There you go. The stragglers are making their way down to the...
You might need that later.
Thank you. I've just been handed something, don't know what it is. Okay, so everyone's walking down to the little lookout. We've still got a fair few people around us here. Not walking down, but we're going to get in trouble now off Martin, so here we go. It is a very brisk morning here this morning, but nowhere near as bad as it has been in the last few weeks. I'm not anywhere near as rugged up as I would normally be. Hi, good, thank you, yeah. Look at this dog, everyone. Check this out. What the heck? That's one manicured dog. Okay. And here's Kelly, everyone. Kelly, you getting ready to sing?
I am.
Awesome. Can't wait. Got a few people to watch you here.
Well, hello, lovely people.
Well, hello, lovely people.
Thank you, freedom fighters. Freedom fighters.
Freedom fighters. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Everyone's just getting into place to be on camera while Kelly sings. She's a great singer-songwriter. I really enjoy her music. Oh, and there's some of the crew, some of my friends, lots of my friends here today, everyone. Yes, we all love Kelly. I've got to watch the screen more often, guys. I'm sort of walking around just taking it all in and missing some of your wonderful comments. It's Dara there filming for Instagram, I'm assuming.
Facebook, Fiends and Swish. Give it a plug.
Facebook, Fiends and Swish. Now, F-I-N-Z-N and then S-W-I-S-H. Fins and Swish. That's Dara's dogs. That's not their real names. It's an abbreviation of their names. He is Irish, so it's a very complicated name. Just joking, everyone. I love the Irish. The true freedom fighters.
Martin's going to give us a song today. Martin's going to blast out a song for us.
Okay, Penny Riley is on the way, guys.
Penny Riley. Oh, I don't think we need any more whiskey. So this is for all the freedom fighters, the people who've been standing for our freedom to live and freedom to make a choice not to have a vaccine that isn't a vaccine, that hasn't been tested for 10 years, and all of the other freedoms that have been taken away from us in not only Australia, in the United States, Britain, all over the world. So we are holding the line, and this is the song that I've written for every man, woman and child who has spent now the last at least year and a half, 2 years, actually standing for our freedom as human beings all around this world, and dogs as well. Here we go. We stand for our freedom. We stand for the children.
Look like a little cutie dancing there.
We stand for our right to be free. We stand against tyranny. Hold the line, people. Hold the line, hold the line. Hold the line, oh people. Hold the line, hold the line.
I love this song too, Caitlin.
Every woman and man, it's time for you to understand. There are lessons to be learned from history. Now the tide must turn. Hold the line, destruction must pay the price for his corruption. Hold the line, hold the line, people. Hold the line, hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line, oh people. Hold the line, hold the line. Yeah! Dr. Fauci and his band of thieves have found their place in history. The politicians in their coats and their ties with Big Pharma will go down with their lies. Hold the line, hold the line, people. Hold the line, hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line, oh people. Hold the line, hold the line. Come on, everyone. Hold the line, hold the line, people. Hold the line, hold the line, yeah. Hold the line, hold the line, people. Hold the line, hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line.
Hey, everyone, thanks for being with us. That was Kelly Newton Wordsworth singing her song, Hold the Line. Absolutely love that song, and I actually have been using that on the closer of my podcast, which I've been talking about during the morning since we've started this live stream. Yeah, that little girl dancing was freaking amazing. She was cracking me up, actually. So guys, can anyone make a comment and just let me know what the audio quality is like? Is it good, bad, or indifferent? I'd really like to know, and I've got to change hands. All right, everyone, we're back. Yeah, how's the audio quality, you guys? Oh, someone just responded. Oh, good. Thank you for letting me know, Caitlin. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Okay, I want to flick the camera back onto me because we are going to walk over to the War Memorial in Kings Park now and see if the police decide to move in. This is where the action will happen, if it's going to. I'm not expecting anything though. There we go. Okay, so I will try and find someone to interview just to mix this up, just to keep it interesting for everyone. Not sure if there's anyone that's going to want to talk to me just here at the moment. There's Richie from MaxFreedom. Oh no, I've got the camera around the wrong way. I was going to show you his logo. We'll show you his logo. Of course, in the description of all my videos, you'll find links to all the other independent media people in Perth. So check that out. Now with these live streams, I'm not actually sure whether those links are in the descriptions. They may be, but on any of my other normal videos, there are links to all the other independent media people in Perth. At least their names and where you can find them as listed. So please check them out as well. Okay, I'm going to flick the camera around and show you what goes on as we're approaching the War Memorial. We're nearly there. Looks like there's quite a few people gathered up here today. You know what, let's have a look. Everyone's just meandering over. Amazing scenery here from Kings Park. Of course, it's beautiful. If you live in WA and you haven't been to Kings Park, you really should come and have a look. Spend a day here easily. Hi Matt, how are you?
I'm
good, Andrew. How are you?
Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello. Hang on, I'll flick my camera around. Mate, you are, actually, I think I talked to you on my live stream last week. I'm not sure. But, oh, who we got? Perfect for stream. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, mate, so what's going on with you? You're in Workers United Western Australia, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Yes, Workers United Western Australia, everyone. We are still carrying out legal pursuits. So if you want to find out more about that, you can go to the Workers United Western Australia website. Is that the right, or is it Affected Workers? Damn, everyone, I should know. It's affectedworkersunite.com.au is the name, the URL. Please go there and check that out. You can reach out to us through there, and one of the legal team will pick that up and maybe make contact with you. Otherwise, I'll put it on me and then I'll take weeks to get back to you. Sorry, advance. So, Matt, do you think Martin's going to get arrested today?
No, I don't reckon.
Looks like he's not, doesn't it? Everyone, we've just arrived at the War Memorial and there are no police at all to be seen. We had a couple of push bike cops leading us up to the park here, but since we've arrived, they're no longer around. So let me flip the camera around real quick. And this is where we are in Kings Park. It's this war memorial that caused all of the fuss a couple of weeks ago, where the police tried to bluff their way through an arrest of Martin the Pink Panther. And that failed miserably for them. And so it should have. Okay, so the usual format for these Wednesday outings is another little hold hands in the circle here and play a song. Kelly will play probably a couple of more songs, and then we're all going to go and have a coffee, and I damn well need it because my head's splitting and I had a really late night last night. And I'm babbling more than ever today. Okay. There's a few people getting into a circle. Kinda, sorta. Come on, people, let's get it done. Anyway, someone write a message to me. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. Great to see cops are not bothering anyone. Yeah, it is good to see. It's good to see the government sit back and stay out of our lives. If we're hurting somebody else or damaging someone's property, yeah, sure, I get it. But otherwise, we're standing up for our inalienable rights. That word inalienable, look it up if you don't know what it means. Inalienable rights, inalienable human rights cannot be tampered with. However, our beautiful Premier, Mr. Mark McGowan, the person that we all love so much, likes to trample on our rights. I bet the New South Wales cops are jealous. Yeah, well, we've just got to be thankful for the fact that we aren't in New South Wales or Victoria, because I personally, for one, appreciate not having my head bashed in by the government. And I also appreciate, just generally speaking, not having to be too badly harassed by the cops. I mean, I'm sure my name's on their list. I have harassed them a fair bit, but nowhere near as much as they've harassed me and everyone else. So fair's fair in love and war, isn't it? So I don't know what's going on, everyone. We're just hanging around. My arm's falling off. It's about to die, literally. So I hope they get on with the show. So anyway, talk to me, people. What do you want to see? What do you want to talk about? I want to know whether you guys think I should drop this altogether. I'm doing this live streaming because I'm lazy, and I don't actually have the time to be making videos all the time like we have been over the last 6 months. And I think a lot of people probably wonder why I didn't put out a couple of videos throughout the last 6 months. Reason being simply is that I've just been inundated and not actually had the time to do it. And I've actually got a rest as well. I also work for that Workers United group that we were just talking about with Matt on the live. I've been heavily involved with them, and anyone who's involved in that group's probably watching right now and going, "Shut up, Andrea, we haven't seen you for ages." It's true, I haven't really been putting much effort for the last few months into that, purely because I'm making so much effort with the podcast. Again, that's the 8newsshow.podbean.com. That's the web address, so you can listen via a browser, but I'd really like you to go to the Podbean app, install that onto your mobile device, and follow me, the 8 News Show, and you need to put in the number 8 News Show, because there is another one on that platform called 8 News, I believe, and sometimes that pops up. So, but if you put my full name in, you'll find me. And please don't drop it. Okay, thank you for that. Guys, I'm going to switch you back now because we're going to proceed with proceedings here in Kings Park. Scotty from Scorpion Media, everyone, right there. Arr. So the circle is forming up. There's a couple of people here I'd really like to catch up with today because we've got some big things in the pipeworks, everyone. Pimp Panther isn't grumpy today. Yeah, he's been a little bit grumpy lately, everyone. No, just jokes. We all get a bit grumpy from time to time. Yeah, possibly, Jay Cox. Reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram under the Bellman Report and send me a DM, please.
Do you know how it feels to be a mother with a young son who is marching down the road, lest we forget the faces of our past, lest we forget the memories of their hearts, lest we forget.
You never know, Momo could get eaten today.
The life that we have gained. Do you ever think about the life you're living? All the people who have died to give us life. Do you ever think to stop yourself complaining? To take the time to take a look and realize, lest we forget the faces of our past, lest we forget the memories of their hearts, lest we forget their struggle and their pain, lest we forget the life that we have gained. I would like to take the time to thank the people who have gone before and given us our lives. It is up to us right now to make the best of what we have, for it has come at a great price, lest we forget the faces of our past, lest we forget the memories of their hearts, lest we forget their struggle and their pain, lest
That was Kelly Newton Wordsworth, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that song. I'm going to find out where her albums are. I don't know whether you can buy one. I know that Kelly has got albums. We will talk to her very soon and find out about it, because I'd like to get one of her albums.
For everybody that sadly passed away recently because of, unfortunately, circumstances beyond their control. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Father, I ask of you, please, to look upon all our lovely people of Perth, Western Australia, as they're going through so much punishment right now, with the government we have, with the dictator we have. All the lovely people who are suffering in silence with depression, suicide, going bankrupt, losing their home, are homeless, the food bank going so mad that they haven't enough food to give the poor people of Perth. We stand here today in remembrance of the lovely people who fought for freedom of our country. This lovely country called Australia and Perth, Australia, who fought for our freedom. And now we stand here to pray to you today, to ask you for more and more people to rise up and speak up for their freedom before we all lose it all. I've also been asked by lovely parents to speak up and pray for their lovely children who are being brainwashed at school about their sexuality and have been brainwashed into believing other stuff that they know shouldn't be believing, only the good that they're supposed to be taught, and by their lovely mum and dad. Please, Father, give everybody the courage to speak up and rise up soon before they lose all hope through all the madness we're going through right now. I ask you to look upon all my lovely friends on my left and right hand side here who came and made the effort to come today and to pray at this beautiful spot. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Father. Holy St. Anthony, just love saints, your love for God and the charioteous creatures made you worthy one another to possess miraculous powers. Miracles wait in your word which you're ready to seek. For those in trouble and anxiety, encouraged by this thought, I implore of you to obtain from me request. The answer to my prayers may require a miracle. Even so, you are the saint of miracles. O gentle and loving St. Anthony, whose heart is overfull of human sympathy, whisper my potential in the infant Jesus, and love to be folded in your arms. Amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Father.
We give thanks to you, Lord, for you are good. Your love endures forever. We give thanks to you, Lord, the God of gods. Your love endures forever. We give thanks to you, Lord, the Lord of lords, for you alone do great wonders. By your understanding, you made the heavens and spread the earth upon the waters. Give thanks to you, Lord, for you are good. Your love endures forever. Give thanks to you, Lord, the God of gods. Your love endures forever. You made the great lights, the sun to rule the day, the moon and the stars to govern the night. You sent us your Son to come to the earth to help us to live with one another. Give thanks to the Lord, for you are good. Your love endures forever. Give thanks to you, Lord, the God of
A little bit of a technical issue there, everyone. Sorry about that.
forever. Give thanks to you, Lord, for you are good. Your love endures forever. Give thanks to you,
And once again, that was Kelly Newton Wordsworth, everyone. Okay, I think we're just about done. Okay, we're going to leave the War Memorial, everyone. That brings to conclusion the live stream. If you want to hang around for a couple of minutes just quickly, I'm going to ask Kelly where you can get her album because it's really come to my mind and I'd like to get a hold of one. So, wait one moment. See if we can get in there. Kelly, where can people buy your album?
I've got some in the car.
What about on online?
Well, you can get it on iTunes, but you can actually order it from us, which is far greater.
Yeah, of course it
Because
is.
that way we
Cut out
actually
the
know
middleman.
We actually know we'll be paid. So,
Yeah, of course iTunes isn't very reliable.
well,
How do people find your webpage or where they can reach out to you?
well, I've got a web page called www.brekkie with Jesus, and people can send me an email through that.
Brekkie with Jesus.
Jesus.com.
All one word?
Well, it's BREAKY with Jesus.com. Yeah, all one word.
Okay, everyone, there you go. If you want to order Kelly's album, now I'm going to get a hold of one really soon, Kelly. When I come and stay at your house next,
Yes!
Kelly.
For choir practice. For the
That's
Freedom
right.
Tribe singers.
For the Freedom Tribe singers, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Kelly.
Thank you.
I'm going to close the live stream now. I'll just say hooray to everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. It's been a pleasure having you, and I'm glad that some of you think that I should continue to do this. Unfortunately, I'm not really bringing you really new events and new content through this live stream, though. So that will be rectified. We've got a couple of amazing trips coming up. As I was saying just before I sign off, looks like I'm heading out to Alice Springs for 2 weeks with an Indigenous contingent of leaders going to meet their counterparts in other parts of Western Australia and thereabouts. And anyway, so I'm really looking forward to that. In the meantime, before we do that, we're having a camp out at Kelly Newton Wordsworth's farm, which is going to be really cool. And so we'll be producing a lot of content from there. And of course, as I always say when I'm on stream, my podcast, The 8 News Show, will be producing a load of great content while we're out there on the farm with that platform as well. And so with that, everyone, I'm going to sign off now because Martin's about to give his speech to the troops. I don't know what that's all going to be about, but it's not really relevant to this stream. All the action's finished, everyone. Thank you for being with me. I really appreciate it. Thanks, mate. Need to get up there. Yep. Okay, I missed whose name that was. Sorry about that, you guys. Yes, please do come and join us here in Perth in Kings Park on a Wednesday. It happens every week. It's just a good way of getting everyone together or continuing to get people together while we're in this off period. Obviously being winter and we're sort of 6 months down the track now. All the terrible, terrible, disastrous things that have gone on with this mandate are still all there. It's still all going on. It's just that people aren't talking about it so much, but the true destruction is coming out, and my podcast is uncovering that. So I hope you can follow me on the 8newsshow.podbean.com, or even better, install the app. Install the Podbean app, follow me there so that you can join in on the live streams. We've done 27 hours of live streams in 6 weeks, and I'm really pleased with that, so that'll keep coming. And as I was saying earlier, we're doing another homeless podcast tomorrow. I did one yesterday. That'll be uploaded tonight. But I have got well over 30 jab-injured people to go and meet, and that is going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. How I'm going to fit all this in, I don't know, because that also includes a trip to Albany. So please, if you could either buy me a coffee through this channel, link in the description below, and if it's not, because this is a live stream, you could go to one of my other videos and you'll find the link there. So I'd really appreciate if you could donate that way or become a patron of my podcast. I'd really, really appreciate that. That will keep us going because at the moment I've got no income at all and every cent that I have is going into this. So any help you can give me to achieve the outcomes there would be amazing. Thank you very much. And I'm going to end this stream. Thank you for being with me. This has been Andrew with the Bellman Report. Take care, everyone. Until next time, see you later.